Hey there, and welcome back to Cosmic Crypto. In this video, we're going to be talking about Ravencoin, RVN. Let's go. Okay, welcome back to the channel. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, please go down below, tap that subscribe button. And while you're down there, if you can hit the like button, I'd really appreciate it. Also, I have been working hard on this for a few months now, and I finally released my first NFT collection. And since the Ravencoin community has supported me so well, I thought I'd launch it on Ravencoin. So on Ravenist.com, let me open it up here. Cosmic Ravens, created by Cosmic Crypto. That's me. Okay, so we got 118 unique cyberpunk ravens. And kind of goes with my cosmic theme that I got going on here. But as you can see, you've got 118 to choose from, but you've also got some rarities in here. So going down to the very bottom, you'll find they're each priced at 500 Raven each until you get to the more rare ones. And towards the bottom, if we can ever get there, we're looking at, yeah, you can get some with hoodies, you can get some with mohawks, headphones, and then just some special edition ones that I got here as well. Yeah, please check them out. Give me your feedback in the comments. I really appreciate that. If you're on Twitter, talk to me on Twitter there. And yeah, the link for Twitter is down below. Also, for the link to get to this is down below in the description as well. But you're not here for NFTs. Just wanted to kind of let you know that I got that going. So let's get back to the charts. Ravencoin. Well, you tell me. Have we done anything? I mean, I'm on the 4-hour chart right now, and since October 12th, we've just been kind of going sideways. Boy, playing this range right here could net you quite a bit of money, and right now we're at the top of the range. We all know what's going on here. You know, we had that big run up, fell down, going sideways. The nice thing that's happening right now that wasn't happening during all this ranging right here is that Bitcoin is just about to get to 21,000. The entire market just about is in the red. And I'm going to jump over to the DXY here really quick. We broke down finally. If you guys have been following my channel, we've been running up this channel. Following my channel, we've been running up this channel here for a while now. And right around here, I said that we topped out. And there was a good chance we're going to come back down, and then I put my Fibonacci from this top to this bottom, and we were having, and the DXY was having a hard time getting above the 786, so I said it's probably going to roll over, and that's what it did. And then, just in my video the other day, I can't remember which one it was, might have been the Ravencoin video, I said that once we fell down here, there was a good chance we get a retracement to retest some of these things up here. So I got my Fibonacci from here down to here. What happens if I move it to here? Okay, yeah, I guess it doesn't really make a difference. There's nothing that it's really finding much resistance on here on the Fibonacci level, but what it is finding some kind of resistance on is it's ran into the 20 EMA. It didn't even get up to the 100 or the 200 or to retest this bottom of the channel here. It did retest the channel over here, but it could not get to it right there. So there's still some momentum because if you put the fib from here to here, it even broke above the 786, but it looks to me like it's about to fall back down. On the momentum right here, I kind of get the feeling we're going to get a red dot right in here, and we're going to roll down, because also on the RSI, on the 4-hour, the DXY has come up and tapped the 50. We're below the 50 now, which we have been for a while now. We're tapped the 50, and it looks like we're getting rejected off the 50 as well, so that's good for the entire market. Let's go back to Ravencoin. And so that makes me think that this range is about to end. Now, we have been stuck underneath my cloud here, which is the, I do this every time, 20, and I got it at the 50. Okay, I always change it from 50 to 100, and I never check before I start my videos. So the 20 and the 50, we have not really secured ourselves above that. But the good news is once we do secure ourselves above that, you can see what happens. So we had almost an identical move going on here. As you can see, we fell below, came up to retest, broke down again, went sideways for a while, then we broke up and had a nice move. fell below right here, went up to retest, broke down, and now we're going sideways. So are we going to get this same kind of move that we had here? Now the difference is this move happened when the Ethereum merge was happening, so there's a lot of speculation in the Ravencoin market, but it looks very similar, other than this one is a lot more drawn out to the side here. But we did, so I have this trend line right here. We did break above, come back and retest that trend line, and now after the retest, this was the first retest of this trend line. So we did retest it, and we're moving to the upside again. Now, while Bitcoin is continuing to move to the upside as I speak, Ravencoin is, testing this previous resistance here, and I do think there's a good chance that we're getting to this 200 EMA, which is also the 786 on the Fibonacci. That was the dreaded 786 that I didn't want to fall below. But if we can get above this, that would be great. So on the 4 hour, it looks like we're doing pretty good to get to this 200 and the 786. We got plenty of room to run on the RSI, plenty of room to run on the trend directional indicator. And I do believe that there is a chance that it's happening soon. Coiling up like this, it's bound to happen. Now, I am kind of curious, actually, now that I'm thinking about coiling up. I'd like to put on some Bollinger Bands. I don't usually use the Bollinger Bands. And I'm out of... let's get rid of one of these guys really quick. I am not on the expensive plan, because I don't make that much money. Let's see. Let's put these Bollinger Bands in, and we are just going sideways. I'm curious about the weekly, and then we'll go down from there. So the Bollinger Bands, let's kind of make these more visible so we can see them. Let's make them maybe white, actually a little bit thicker too, so we can see. Oh yeah. So the Bollinger Bands on the weekly are starting to squeeze. And normally when you get into these ranges and you start squeezing like this, you get a big move. And so we had that big move all the way back here on the weekly. We went up, and now we're squeezing again. But actually, there's plenty of room to continue just going sideways, which I've been saying for a while that I do think that the breakout's going to happen over around the beginning of the year. But kind of like right here where we just went sideways for a while, then we had the breakout. We still have room with the Bollinger Bands to go sideways for a little while on the weekly. Let's look at the daily. Oh yeah, and look at this. They are squeezing really tight right here. Kind of when we did that over here, we had this move up, and then we did it over here, had this move up, and they are getting really tight on the daily. As you can see, that they're almost, each Bollinger Band is almost touching the candle here. And if you don't know anything about Bollinger Bands, basically what it is when these white lines here converge, they come closer and closer together. It's like, what's a good analogy? I don't know. You're squeezing something and it just pops out of your hand or something. I don't know. It squeezes so tight that it pops, okay? And so that's kind of what it looks like it's doing on the daily. So there is actually a decent move possibly about to happen with Ravencoin. And if I were to put some money on it, I would say it's to the upside. Not only, because as you can see, here's the, let's go back into the Bollinger Band settings. I want you guys to be able to see this, because this is pretty important. Let's make it not that color. Get thicker, just so everybody can see it. This center line right here is the center of the Bollinger Band. We've been underneath it for quite some time, quite a long time. We've been underneath it since September 18th. And we just, with this candle right here, as long as this daily candle with 14, 15 hours to go can stay above the center line here, that's going to give me a little bit more assurance that this squeeze that's going to happen here soon is going to be a break to the upside. And honestly, I think that on the dailies, if we did break to the upside, it's going to bring us to the 618, which would also line up perfectly with the 200, the 618, and the previous resistance right here. And that's kind of what I see happening, and I can see that happening as soon as next week or the week after, honestly. This is getting really tight here. It's going to have to make a move. Whether or not we actually break above this, I don't know. I've been saying for a while now, this is the area that's going to determine the direction of Ravencoin for a few months, all the way up until the beginning of the year. And, I mean, let's zoom out a little bit, and let's get rid of the Bollinger Bands. We are running out of time for this breakout, so I do believe maybe we come up, we hit right there at the 618, the resistance, we come down, And then we start slowly making our way on the outside of this previous resistance here, our previous support here. We start making our way, hitting it as resistance, and then we finally make our breakout around the 74% area of this triangle that we're in. We're about to find out, but I think that Ravencoin has got some decent moves coming in the future. Now, I know everybody in the Ravencoin community seems to be kind of bummed out because when I was making videos, when we were making these big moves here, I had tons of people messaging me, tons of people leaving comments, and everybody. I had so many views on my Ravencoin videos, and all of a sudden, Ravencoin just goes sideways, and my views literally got cut in a tenth of what I was getting. So it tells me that there's a little bit of discouragement in the community, but rest assured, I believe that this coin is about to pop. And in the next 3 to 4 months, I think that some fireworks are going to happen. So, now I hope I'm not wrong, but that's kind of, that is my conviction. That is my belief. And, we'll see what happens. So, that's pretty much it though. Yeah. If you get a chance, please go take a look at my, Cosmic Ravens. I just put that all together, put it on, it's on Twitter. You can check it out. You can go to the link in the description and, just give me some feedback. Even if you don't want to buy one, give me some feedback. Tell me what you think. Yeah, that's it. Just remember, not a financial advisor, just a dude on his computer. Talk to you later.